So we're going to talk about the football coaching hierarchy and what role you play in this hierarchy. And it's really important to understand this one thing before we even get started. If you are a football coach, you are in the entertainment industry. I'm going to say that again. If you are a football coach, you are in the entertainment industry. Football generates multi-billions of dollars each year from the youth or pee-wee level all the way up to the professional level. So once we understand this and have this mindset in place, now we can contextualize our impact as a coach relative to where we are on this hierarchy, all right? So with that being said, let's get to this video. So number one, first and foremost, most guys are going to start at the pee-wee to youth football level. And if you can tell here on this pyramid, this is the largest point of entry for most guys. It's the easiest and it's the largest point of entry. For most guys who get into youth football coaching, all you have to do is go to your rec league, sign up your team, and then you have to do your background check. After the background check, you have to do the coaching certification. Each league has their own coaching certification, and once you pass that certification, guess what? You are a youth football coach from 5U upwards to 12U, in some states 14U, so on and so forth, all right? So this is the easiest point of entry, and a lot of guys get into it. I got into youth football coaching this way, or coaching in general this way, all right? And then, at the pee-wee level and the youth football level, there's a few things you need to really understand. Is that winning is not as important as it is at the college level, right? Winning not as important as it is at the high school level, all right? So what is extremely important at this level is the developmental aspects of everything, okay? You want to make sure that you focus on the fundamentals, you focus on the development of your student athletes so they can be competitive and have an opportunity to play ball at the college level. And I'm here to tell you, and this is for you high school guys, because a lot of high school guys get the ego and think that they're better than these pee-wee football coaches or these youth football coaches. You're not. Your job is to develop these kids and prepare them for the next level, or at the very least to be good people out there in the real world, be great people out there in life, great men to their families, all right? And that's really important, and that's okay, because here's the thing. You're still entertaining, right? These high schools make hundreds of thousands of dollars each year developing and training the high school players to be competitive, and they travel, regional. Some high schools travel national, but at the very least, most of you guys are going to just play local football, okay? If you're a high school football coach, 90% of you guys are just local football coaches, just like the youth football guys. The only difference is at the youth football level, even the travel leagues, it's a little more localized. You may have regionals. You got a few national leagues out there as well, but the winning does not matter. It's not recorded like how it is at the high school level and above. This is extremely important to understand. All right. So from the pee-wee to the youth level, you have the junior high football level. Again, this is very important to develop your players, preparing them for high school, preparing them to play varsity football. JV is the same thing. I love JV coaches. I love junior high coaches. Why? Because you really got a huge opportunity to level up and have these kids go to another level. And you as a coach, you're able to go to another level. A lot of you guys get your start as a junior high coach, and then you become a positional coach at the high school level. And then eventually, a lot of you guys become head football coaches, and you become very happy head football coaches at the high school level. All right. Now, once you're at the high school football level, I put Jekyll and Hyde, okay? I put Jekyll and Hyde because you got a lot of really bad high school football coaches who really ruined the career of a lot of players who could play college ball for multiple reasons. You may not like the player. You may have a really bad coaching philosophy. You may have a bad system. You may be a piss poor leader. Let's just be honest about it, right? So, you got really bad coaches, but then you have really good coaches who have a good system, a good program. They know how to build culture. They know how to really maximize the potential out of their players and help really create opportunities for kids at the next level. Those are really good high school football coaches. But, unfortunately, we got way too many bad coaches, really from high school all the way down to Pee Wee. And I think that's a big problem that we're running into in the space of football altogether. We got just too many bad coaches. And I think the way to really deal with this issue is to get more really good coaches, good guys, high character men and women to be able to coach our kids and begin to really weed out these bad coaches, bring these guys to shame. Because let's just be honest, a lot of you guys who's watching this video, you had some really crappy coaches and you know it, right? And one of the reasons why you coach to this day is because you had a crappy coach and you had the opportunity to play at the next level, college ball, D1, D2, D3, community college, so on and so forth, right? So at the high school football level, if you want to be a high school football coach, just make it up in your mind that you want to be the best coach you can be for your student athletes. It's like super, super important, all right? And then next you got the college football hierarchy, okay? And I can make a video about this all by myself, right? Like I can make a video separate from this talking point, right? With college football coaches, you got a lot of levels. You got D1, D2, D3. You got JUCO, right? Even with some of the high schools, there's college prep programs and things of that nature, which are great programs to prepare kids for the next level. IMG comes to mind when I think about this. But at the college level, and let me premise by saying this. If you want to be a college coach, high school coach, JV, all of this, right? Relationship building is so important. If you're a high school coach and you want to coach on the college level, you need to build relationships with college coaches, right? If you're a youth football coach and you want to coach at the high school level, you need to build relationships with high school coaches. One of the great ways to do this is go to clinics, email, reach out to different coaches, high school coaches in your area and volunteer. That's extremely important because once you get in the game and build the relationships, we kind of have a brotherhood, right? I'm sure you heard of this term, good old boy system, right? It's kind of a good old boy system when it comes down to coaching, right? It's kind of who you know and who know, like, and trust you and who's willing to give you the opportunity to coach at that next level. A lot of guys get right into high school football and they have zero experience. And then you have coaches who've been coaching youth football for 25 years and they never coached high school because they struggled to build the relationships needed to really, coach at that high school level or college level. And I would even argue there's a lot of guys who coach youth football who are better coaches than a lot of high school football coaches. I'm going to be honest about it. But because they didn't get the opportunity or build the relationships, that kind of dampened their career or at least the opportunities that they had to coach at the high school level, all right? One quick point I want to hit on is that at the semi-pro level, there are leagues out there that really help a lot of kids who come right out of high school and they may not make it in college. They're able to play and really refine their skills. And guess what? This also creates opportunities for you as a coach as well, because you may be a youth football coach and get an opportunity at the semi-pro level to coach. And because of the relationships that you build, you may have an opportunity to coach at the college football level or even the high school or even pro level, So again, if you're noticing the common theme here is relationships. You got to build relationships if you want, to really catapult your career as a football coach. And I want to get to this point about winning, okay? Where winning matters, okay? I'm one of those guys that believe that winning matters at every single level, from Pee Wee all the way up. Winning matters, but it matters differently at different levels, all right? So, for example, winning at the Pee Wee level and youth football level, come on, it's not the same as the high school and college level, right? Coaches get fired all the time if they can't win at the high school level, college level, semi-pro, and NFL, because winning matters. It affects the bottom line. If you're losing a lot of games at high school, college, and you losing fan base, guess what you're also losing? Revenue, right? That goes back to football is an entertainment business. If an organization is losing money and it's because of the coach or the team is not winning, that coach is going to be the first to go, or the coordinator or the positional guys, right? So at the youth football level, winning is important because it teaches kids how to have a winning mindset as they go up. Because guess what? Most kids, career is going to be over with at the high school level. It don't matter what formation they're running. It doesn't matter what school they go to. Most kids' football career is going to end after high school. That's just a fact, And when you go to the NFL, it's less than 1% that even go pro, So, you got to understand that if you're teaching your kid a losing mindset at the Pee-wee and youth football level, right, their chances of being successful at these other levels go down dramatically, especially if they're coming up in the high school they go to is a piss poor high school. That's a piss poor program with a piss poor coach, right? So it's very important to teach the kid what winning looks like, how to be competitive, how to be a winner. And for you as a coach on the youth and Pee-wee level, this expands your impact because guess what? People want to associate themselves with winners, right? I could have a losing season at the youth football level and I may lose a third of my team or even half of my team because parents want to put their kids on a winning team. Vice versa, if I'm winning, I'm getting a lot of kids from other teams the next season because they want to associate themselves with a successful youth football program. And look, I've been on both sides of the fence. I've lost games, a lot of games, and parents left my program to go to the winning program. I've won a lot of games. I've been undefeated, and I got a lot of kids from other programs, all right? So the big difference is winners attract, losers detract. Winners attract, losers detract. And it's so important to understand that. So the guys who say, well, it's just about fun. I just want to have fun. I want the kids to have fun. Winning is freaking fun. And it's going to be fun for you too. Because guess what? If you keep losing games, you're going to find yourself being frustrated, punching walls and crying. I've seen it. Coaches frustrated. Those same ones talking about fun, they're not having fun because they're not executing and they're getting dominated each and every game. And now you got the parents complaining. The kids don't even want to go to practice and play for you because they're sick of losing. Okay. So I'm a big, big, big advocate for teaching a winning culture to the kids at the Pee-wee and youth football level. Okay. And it's really important for you as a coach because it makes you a better coach. It makes you feel good about yourself when you are winning. You don't want to be a loser, right? I talk about that a lot, right? You don't want to be a loser. This also helps you in your personal development, in your personal life. It helps everything. It helps your family, your wife, your relationship with your wife. It helps your sex life. It helps your money. When something about winning is contagious, right? When you start winning, it just attracts winners to you. It attracts success to you, right? So, focus on winning, whether you're a Pee-wee coach, youth football coach, all the way up to the pros. We know what happened to the pro coaches when they're losing. They're gonna get fired, right? It's very simple. It's very simple. So I just wanted to make this coaching hierarchy to put things in place for you so you can really understand what this looks like and what it takes. A lot of you are stuck at the youth football level and you want to coach high school. The key is build relationships. Get around other coaches. Go to clinics. That's one of the best ways to do it. Go to coaching clinics. You are around a lot of other coaches, right, who may be above you that will give you a shot, give you an opportunity regardless of your experience. And look, I'm going to say this last thing. Coaches crap on other coaches. For example, high school coaches look down on youth football coaches. That's simple. They look down, a lot of high school coaches look down on youth football coaches. The youth football coaches at 9U and 12U will look down on the Pee-wee coaches. The college coaches may look down on the high school football coaches, okay? But you can't let that kind of crap detour you. This is kind of like a social hierarchy as well, right? Don't worry about the coaches who are talking crap and downing you and laughing at you and all of that. That doesn't matter, okay? Because, you know, the high school coach that may be talking crap about the youth football coach may not even be as good of a coach than the youth football coach, right? So it is what it is. And what I've learned is that winners want to help other people win. Losers try to crap on other people and make fun of them and criticize them and crap like that. So a lot of the coaches I see talking crap, they're losers in their personal life, okay? Winners don't talk crap about other coaches, okay? Winners don't do that. Winners try to help uplift coaches, you know? That's why, and I'm going to show you this, is that me, Coach Beast, I coached most of my career from the youth to the high school level, okay? Now that I'm not coaching, I'm a full-time content creator. I'm outside of this, but I'm able to serve really from high school all the way down to Pee-wee. As a content creator, I'm a content creator, right? As a content creator, I'm able to serve this entire hierarchy from high school down to Pee-wee. How do I serve? I have my playbooks that I offer. If you want to check out all of my playbooks, I got 14 playbooks. Just go down to my description in the bio. And, you know, I help position my coaches to win. I help them be successful, to win more games and score more points. You know, what else do? I consult these programs. I go and speak to these programs, the student athletes, the coaching staff, right? On how to build a better culture, on leadership, right? Mainly on leadership, because if I can make you a better leader and help you learn the systems that it takes to have a winning program and teach those systems to you and help you implement those systems, I'm helping you, adding value to your program and your students, and I'm helping you to have a winning mindset and to create more success for yourself. So if you are, let's just say, for example, a junior high coach, and you want to create a better system, right, for your kids, and now you're starting to go from let's just say a 2-5 season or a 2-6 season, and you flip that, now you're 6-2, right? That's going to get the attention of other people. That's going to get the attention of the people in your community. Who is this guy? Who is this coach? Because he's turned this program around, right? And now you're going to start getting high school opportunities, JV opportunities. You may even get coaching opportunities at the college level, you know? That's what happens to me. I'm able to serve thousands of you guys, thousands upon thousands of you guys, millions of you guys watch my content. And what that does for me is it creates opportunities for me. I've gotten college coaching offers, high school coaching offers, junior high coaching offers from everything that I do just by what I do on online, right? And how I serve you guys. So for you, you can begin to create content, create a brand for yourself, right? And this is going to help you create opportunities if you want to be a coach, right? Now, if you're like me, I love being a content creator. Absolutely love it, because I'm able to help thousands of people opposed to one program. I'm helping hundreds upon hundreds to thousands of programs all around the world, right? And that's how you expand your impact as a coach, all right? So I hope you got value from this video. If you got any questions, feel free to shoot me a message in the comments or DM me. And I'm here to help you every step of the way, all right? Because my goal for you is to win more games and score more points. Until next time, beast out. Peace.